My apologies for that interruption. That was an important call that came through. Sorry, I had to take that real quick. But going back to what I was saying about living and living within your whole armor of God, living in that whole armor and coming home having peace for one another and not overloading the woman in your life so that she is too tired to take care of your physical needs. And it's not just your physical needs. Women have physical needs as well. So I need to stop saying that and stop regurgitating that thought that, oh, she's too tired to satisfy her husband. She may be too tired to satisfy herself as well. So I'm personally gonna stop saying take care of his needs, because men are not the only one that has a physical need. That at the end of the night, if you're too tired to do anything about it, you're tired. Instead of letting her come home, which a lot of men are stepping up to the plate and helping with the household chores or starting dinner or getting the children situated if there's children involved with their homework and starting baths or whatever, settling down for the night so that the kids can go to bed at least an hour or two before the adults, so the adults can have that quiet time. Just like you must pay yourself money after your check so that you have money for the other things in your life, you must also manage the time within your home well so that you and your spouse can have that quiet time in the evening, whether it's to talk or to strategize or to take care of each other's mental and physical needs. So set a good timing. 7, 8 o'clock at night, school nights, weekends, not up all night, because you too must manage and take care of your marriage as well, because way goes the marriage, way go the family. So you must make it a priority to take care of the upkeep and maintenance of your marriage so that you two can continue to be that power team, to be that comfort for one another, to be that safe place and that soft space for one another. You need soft and smiles and appreciation, and she need that safety, that softness and appreciation, admiration. So the two must figure out how to make that dance work amongst each other. The more you are appreciative of her, the softer she is. The more she can feel like, I gotta get this taken care of. I can't do it. Nobody else is gonna do it. Da 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 da. The more she's stressed out over something being taken care of the house, the less safe she feels, and feel like she's just there to continue managing as if she's managing on a job the things that should blend together and work out for the good of both. So unleash some of the burdens that you may have brought to the time that you are now with her, and realize the better you treat her, the more kind words you pour into her, the softer the environment, the more appreciation you show for her. You set it up. She's multiplied by nature. Remember, whatever you give to her, however you treat her, whatever you expect from her is going to be multiplied back to you. And this goes for a good, genuine, godly woman, one who is genuinely a good woman and wants the best for herself, her man, her family. That woman is a multiplier. You can't purchase that. You can't bribe your way into that. You must treat her in a manner that will produce that. Take two of the identical flowers, set one in a partially or dark place and set the other one in the right amount of sun and water and feed it well, tend to it and talk to it. That flower is going to flourish. But this one that you may water once a month or forget to water and it's not getting very much sun, same kind of flowers, but the treatment is different and their flourish. How they flourish is going to be different. How they look is going to be different. The soil they're in, your home, that soil is going to be different. So how you treat her, that one that you're supposed to have a banner of love around, that one that you have told God you will take care of as Christ loved and took care of the church, that one that you're supposed to live with understanding, What you pour into that woman is going to be multiplied back to you. Multiplied, not added. Not 1 plus 1, not 2 plus 1, not multiplied. You're going to multiply your return by just being kind, by just showing her effort that you want to make life better for her. I'm not referring to a greedy, selfish woman. Again, I'm talking about that woman who is walking in the path that God has created for her. That one who is good to you by nature, just it's in her nature, not to be spiteful, hurtful, or worried about what I'm gonna do. If I give him this or that, now he got to give me this. Not that selfish individual, because she doesn't believe you're being selfish with her. You're not combating with her who does the most around here. You, what do you need? How can I help you? Or being thoughtful on your own. She hasn't returned home yet. Let me do this. Or she is there. Have something that you know she likes, or do something to help ease that load and burden. How are you talking to her? How do you refer to her? What space are you creating? And she keeps having to sit in the car knowing, man, once I get in this car, I know this balance on. And then I got to wonder, did he pay this bill? Did he go take care of that or this? That, are you putting her in survival mode? You can't expect soft touch, smiling type woman to be concerned if the light's gonna be off when she get home. Was supper paid? Did the insurance or the car payments, was that taken care of? If that's all on her, guess what, she'll get in the mode where get it done, get it done, get it done, get it done, just like she'll multiply what you give her for your good. If it's not there, if you're lacking in your manliness there for the home, she's gonna get in that mode of get it done, one way or the other, get it done. And once that woman's in a mode of get it done, you can forget the sitting back, oh, smile, sit and have a chit chat with me. No, because her mind is set in, get it done. Get it done. It's now in survival mode. Get it done. She's not resting. She's not playing. 9 times 10, she's skipping meals because that's taking time out from her getting her job done, from getting this task done. The kids got to be okay. They got to have this for that. They got to have this. The house need this bill. Now she got to go back and check off this checklist to do, to do, to do. She's in mission mode. How can you expect a soldier in mission mode to come in and be, oh, hey, honey, how are you? How was your day? That ain't happening. You're not even doing that. So don't expect her to be something that she is not and not meant to be, and then expect her to switch. Just like you switch on the light off and on, expect her to switch because she come through the front door. Now she done battled the world all day and work toward being superior there on her job, being the best, not just superior, being the best. What happened to thinking about excellence? Do we not do excellence anymore? Whatever, whatsoever you find to put your hands to, you must do it to the very best of your ability. So, working out on the workforce or coming in doing for home, there's no different. Excellence, you want it to be to the best of your ability. And if she has to get in survivor mode, if she got to get into the get it done mode, that's not that let me slip into something soft and grab a glass of wine with you, or a cup of ice cream and sit back and watch. All that's out the door, because all she's worried about is the next task completed. You want her to be able to sit back and enjoy time with you, sit up, have a laugh, have a dance, share jokes, to be able to relax when it's time to relax. Then by all means step up and do your part. Show that banner of love around her. Show that you can fulfill your responsibility. Make things easier for her to have less responsibility within the get it done mode, so that she can calm down a bit. Baby, you took care of that. Thank you. Oh, you finished that task, or you took care of that, or in this day and time, you paid somebody else to do it. But it's done. Something that's less of a task on her plate, where she can fall back and feel like everything is taken care of. Everyone is taken care of. All right, now I can just focus on you and I. Think about that. What surroundings? What soil? What's the home environment like? Are you yelling and questioning everything she does? Yelling about everything she does or questioning everything? Do you need receipts for everything? What environment have you created for her? So let's think about how we treat one another in our aspects. And ladies, by all means, up front, learn what this guy expectations are for the woman that's going to be in his life. It may be a role you're not interested in taking. And by all means, express what your expectations, goals, thoughts, and four thoughts, the unspoken expectations that you have for him, because that may be a job he's not ready to sign up for. All this dating and getting to know, this is things you need to be getting to know. How do they see the home being ran? How do they foresee their spouse being in their life? Are you going to be able to attend services on Sunday together? Can you sit at home and enjoy each other's company? Uh, can you have good debatable conversations without an argument? Can you agree to disagree and still be in love or respectful of this person? Nowhere is it written we have to agree on everything. That's part of being different. You bring in two totally different backgrounds together, from your upbringing, sometimes cultural difference, sometimes religious belief are coming in a little different. How will they intertwine together and work? You're bringing some traumas from way back, or just happened, or whatever. But you bringing things with you, and they are too, into your present situation. How do they see it? How do they get along with their parents? How do they get along with their siblings? That's going to affect how they see you and what they expect to see from you. That's going to affect how you see her. Is he kind to you? Or do you catch him rolling his eyes about it? Or do he take time to reply back to you as if what you asked or what you said is unimportant? Take that into consideration. Do not shut the door on other prospects if this guy's acting like you're just a choice for him to make, because you just might be a space filler for him and not someone he's really considering to be there beside him. Is that it? What is it that you want? What do you see in him that is not quite right or sitting well with you? Don't ignore that. Because what's real small and tiny right now, once you continue to go and grow together, it's going to grow too. And what seems almost non-existent or irrelevant now will be very relevant later. Now, for us being soft, yes, ladies, actually take inventory of the qualities and characteristics that this young man or older man, which the man of interest, is showing in you. How do you feel when you're around him? How do you feel when he talks to you? When he's speaking to someone else, pay attention to that as well. Because if he's talking to them in a certain kind of way right now, that'll reverse and come back and be how he's talking to you. Is that something that is acceptable? And guys, let's be realistic about being having that woman that's soft spoken in your life. If you are combative and angry and pushy and overbearing, do you really expect a woman to be soft with you? You making her put up a wall every time you yell or raise your voice or tell her, you may think it's nothing, but that was stupid. That decision didn't make no sense. Or why would you think such a thing? Guys, you're building that wall up. She started to say, oh, I need to protect myself from him. I didn't like the way that felt. And it's not, oh, she didn't like the way it felt, she should change it. No. Maybe you need to reconsider what you said, or maybe you don't admire her as much as you say you do, or you like to think that you do. You might just be a space filler that's taking up time from someone who really needs to be in her life. If you cannot talk to her and respect her decisions, or if you have a disagreement about something and cannot talk about it in a respectful manner, you're not the person for her. Your two souls and spirits not meshing. You're just there because it's a person there with you. Pay attention to the small things. Those small things grow and become big quickly. So if you want her soft, don't think just because you're a man, she's going to fall in line and, oh, here's the word, submit to me. Submission is something earned. Don't go holler, the Bible said, the Bible said. Okay, love her as Christ loved the church. Christ gave his life. Christ was never mean or manipulative toward anyone. He gave love freely. God gave love freely. He gives us free will. He could bend and twist us any which way he wanted to, but out of love for us, he does not. Look for how you are to love from how Christ loves us and how the Father has loved us. You see if you're giving that type of love, and make sure that you're receiving that same type of love. If it's manipulative, if it's harsh, if it's trying to bend you into making you do something, then that's not the love you need, nor shouldn't desire it, but you don't need that. Pay attention. Being alone is not necessarily meaning loneliness. It could be a time of increasing your character, doing things that you want to do, learning how to take on a new skill, working on you. And I'm studying sitting with a man. But that could be a time for you to get out and enjoy some things in life that you haven't done. Stop looking for that handout. He said hi to me. He need to give me money. Why? Why, ladies? Ask yourself that for real. Why? Just because he asked you out for a date, now he's got to help pay part of your bills. He's got to make sure your rent money is staying in your hands and not. Why you want him to invest in you that much before he even know if you are someone he want to continue to invest and have in his life? Proverbs 31 woman had many means of incomes coming in, and she took care of everything within her household. And before that, women, Lydia, the lady of purpose, she was working, had things coming in. You can be a lady of substance, good character, good morals, and high standards that will draw in a man that's looking for those same things, instead of waiting to see if he say hi to you more than once, that he's now finna take on your bills. That's not logical. That's very unreasonable. And why are you submitting to someone who's not your husband? Come on, he's not your husband. You expect him to take on the bills, and then you ready to lay down and submit everything to him, your body, mind, and soul, to someone who maybe not even considering marriage in the first place. What is it you want? Carry yourself in a way in which you can receive the things that you want. Stop looking for the hands out. Remember, God says seek his face and not just his hands or what he can give you. Same thing with us. Seek their face, their soul, their mind, their heart, not just their hand, their wallet, their checkbook, or a card to swipe. Be honest and legit, and be Christ-like in what you're searching for. Be genuine, transparent, and consistent. And stop thinking that just because you are a woman and a man said hi to you, that he's now got to take on your bills or your self-maintenance just because he said hi. Now, if this man see you as someone he wants to continue to have around, and he decide he want to give to you out of the goodness of his heart, fine and dandy. But don't go in, well, if you're going to take my time, you're going to pay my bills. Girls, no. You set yourself up for a situation that could easily turn violent, for one. And for two, if he's paying you money to have you in his company, you don't think he's smart enough to save some of that money to pay another one to be in his company as well? Come on. I don't care what she getting as long as I'm getting mine, really. And that's why y'all argue back and forth. That's why you're out scoping her social medias. Stop shortchanging yourself. Stop looking like you are so desperate for your bills to be paid that you cannot invest and watch and learn this man and to see if you two are a good fit. Another thing I was want to say about this armor, if this lady is walking around in this armor, don't think that just because she's a woman, she automatically supposed to be soft-spoken and easygoing and never put up a fight. Remember, there was women God used in battle as well. Go to the book of Judges, read chapter 4. There was a woman there that won the battle. Remember? With the nail, a tit nail, and a hammer. Women do and have always had the means of protection or fighting. Come on, we're your help meets, your helpmate. We see things you don't see. We sense things you don't sense. So with all of that, make sure you're getting a woman that's aligned with God and is sensing those things and paying attention to those things that can help you and her. And live with that understanding with her. Learn her. All women are not the same. All don't expect the same. And we don't all have the same gifts. Just like everyone can't sing, it's not everyone that can build certain things or can cook this or that. Everyone has different talents, different obligations in this world to themselves, to God, and to others. So make sure you're aligning with someone who is compatible with the gifts and talent God has given you. Stop looking for each other's hand or body and learn the person. If you really want that sense of love that comes from truly being in love with that person, be genuine with yourself and them and look and listen for their genuineness. Don't just take their word for it, watch for it. Because just having a physical attachment or a physical attraction has nothing, hands down has nothing on really having a genuine attachment soul-wise, heart-wise, to a person that you really have mentally attached to and become in love with and care for. You two can calm each other down better than any fire extinguisher to a fire or anything else, more than a cool breeze on a hot day. If you take time and learn that person for real. I didn't mean for this second half to go this long, but there was some scriptures I was wanting to get in here, like the one from 1 Peter and Judges chapter 4. All scriptures are meant for our learning, people, for our learning, our corrections, for our guidance. Take time to learn those words and look for those words in your dating. Learn to let God's word run their words and their motives through his words. Run your own through there. Are you just looking for a handout for bills? Or are you just looking for a body to curl up and stay warm with? Or are you really looking for that connection? It's many that's just looking for a connection just to have the money or to have the body. But if that's what you connect with, don't be disappointed or upset and frustrated when that's what you get. And guarantee you, if you're there, ladies, just getting money for a bill, there's other women lined up too, just getting his money. Not a different him, but yours, that same him, money for a bill. And guys, if that's it, when somebody come along with a bigger wallet or more in the bank than what you have, she gonna push you aside and go on with the next hand that has more money. So both sides need to be careful of what you're looking for, what you're searching for. But guys, you cannot expect a woman just follow you just because you're a man. Just because you was born a male child. What is your plan? What goals do you have? Have you started walking out those plans? And ladies, if you with a man that actually have those goals and he actually doing it, he started getting tired, getting weary, and the battle starts beating him up, remember Noah either had to have people around him that held him up during his time of trouble. Remember his father-in-law told him he needed someone there to help with the issues. Someone that would pray and work. Your job is not there just to be pretty by this man's side. Sometimes he needs to be edified and lifted up as well. The two working together definitely make the dream work instead of each one looking for their own selfish needs. She can be soft with the man who provides that environment for her to be soft and show that he is capable of respecting her and caring for her in that nature. But if she's got to watch out to make sure you're not double crossing her, if she's got to watch out, make sure you're not finna put your hands on her, she's got to watch and make sure you're not running around with every Jane, Sue, Sally, and Auntie it is, then she's not going to trust you. If your words keep falling back being false, in other words, you just lie, one lie right after the other, she's not going to be soft with you. She's not going to be trustworthy with you. If you can never come through when she needs you to or would like for you to, she's not going to trust you. What have you shown her that she can trust, that she can relax with, that she can trust? What's your transparency looking like to her? Or are you constantly trying to share with everyone else but her? You keeping secrets. You want her to be soft and submissive to you and follow you. You got to show her you're worthy of that. It's not given to you just because you're a man. There's a lot of demon men running around. She can't trust every man that cross her path. So you need to think about what you're showing her before you can say trust me. And just because you paid a light bill don't mean you're trustworthy. You can be paying somebody else's light bill too. What are you showing her? I'm going to end here. I may come back and do a touch of it later because I'm sure these other scriptures that's running through my mind right now that relates to the two coming together as one and not one just having a hand out and taking from the other and never giving back. There's definitely going to be a part to this, or should I say part 3 to this, considering the phone interrupted the first part. But I did want to just touch on this being soft. She can be soft if you can provide the environment, the sanctuary for her to be soft in, and that you are not her competitor. And just know she's not your competitor. The two are there to complement each other, to complete each other. I am Carolyn Lewis, and this is Faith by My D's, FBMD. And I hope that you have heard something today that will help you out, making a decision, enlightening you in an area, or having an aha moment. That is my goal here, and I hope that I have accomplished that goal with you today. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.